So I just wonder where the original word Leviathan sourced from. You know what I mean?
The Latin word Leviathanus,
don't
which
do
means big old scary thing.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Dead Space.
Hello.
We are on the second episode of us
voicing over
our past playthrough. If you didn't check out the last episode we posted, we explained everything. We're not going to explain it again, but basically we're watching old footage.
Yep.
And we're voicing over it. So
yep.
This is the last episode that'll be like that.
Yes. We're going to get it right this weekend, and that way all of our voice will be in real time. Something about a specimen responding well. And something about probably the not most moral of science.
Oh, look, a head.
There it is, right in the jar.
I forgot about the head. Look at him.
For science.
He's like, hello.
Is that the specimen?
God, I hope not.
I'm like,
oh, yeah. Just you were like, oh. Then you went out of it.
Well, like everything else you're doing, like, the audio continues.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop, but I guess for saving it does. Does
it pause the gameplay when you're in the save screen?
I hope so.
Because I know we talked about, in the last episode, we talked about how the game doesn't pause for inventory, it doesn't pause when you're in the shop. Does it pause
when
you bring up the save?
That seemed pretty good evidence for it pausing the game. Of course, we'll see.
Oh no.
And this is where we realize that this guy's probably real.
Yeah. It took us all the way up to him hacking into the intercom system for us to be like, alright, I guess he's real.
And I'm being locked out of those systems. All the air has been
Isaac, watch out.
Oh, we lost air.
Yeah.
That's right.
Isaac, watch out. Your 66 seconds of oxygen isn't going to be enough.
To go through 2 rooms.
Who would have thought? Like, it's like that whoever designed it just gave you enough, like, backup oxygen to be aware that you're going to suffocate.
That'd be funny if we don't make it this time. I honestly don't remember. But,
that's a good question.
Did we actually? We're like, oh, this is 60 seconds of oxygen for all this time, and then we end up like past us dies in the first.
Well, those little dudes, they do a lot of damage. So you can't just stomp through them.
Yeah, you have to take a break to shoot at them.
I didn't save any weapon like a flamethrower that would be useful. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At this point, where I'm like, oh no, I might not have enough time. Oh,
do past us have any oxygen tanks on us? Because.
Where am I running back to? Where do I think I have air?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so there's an air station. Yeah, there's an air station at the end of this.
I think I just make it.
We noticed it because this is where the crazy laughy cry woman is.
Yeah,
from last episode. Yeah, she's gone now.
She didn't survive the whole no oxygen thing.
But we noticed it last time, but it wasn't activated, and we were like, uh-oh, because
yeah, because it was like, oh, why is this oxygen station?
We had air here
like,
not that long ago.
Yeah, why is there an oxygen station planted right here where there's currently oxygen?
It's foreboding.
Yeah.
It's foreboding.
It's also like, who else?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they come out of his belly. That's what he was doing when I ran away.
Is that where they come out of? Because we were trying to figure that out.
He was like, he did something with his claws as I was turning and running.
Oh.
It's funny the things you notice.
I did not notice that before.
It's funny the things you notice when you're recording audio again after the fact.
Oh, God. You got these.
He's still stomping on
his head. You just popped his head off. I think at this point I might be telling you just to run.
Yeah.
I was like, just go!
Also, look who's in the background. Mr. Beefcake.
He is back there?
Mm-hmm.
That sexy, sexy beefcake.
I don't even know what I'm...
There he is. Hey!
I'm like, okay, good to see you, bye.
Bye.
Hustle! Put some pep in your step.
We can't actually kill him. Ooh!
Yep.
Ooh!
I'm like, babies.
Oh, is it a baby?
Oh, this all goes terribly wrong.
No!
That's right, I think I die here.
You die?
Yeah.
Oh, you totally die because you're taking all this time to kick him, and then you... Yeah.
Like, he's sitting there.
There you go.
It's like, first off, Isaac, I know you can feel your oxygen leaving you. You're being so dramatic about it. So maybe don't do the extra football kick.
Yeah, Isaac, stop being dramatic about slowly not being able to breathe anymore.
Gosh.
I mean...
I just think that has happened to me more than once in this game, where the excess time that he takes to do something comes back to haunt me.
Yeah.
Or I'm just like, get a move on.
Yeah. Because you just want to run at that point.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to do this again.
Oh, dang it! Now I'm more mad the audio's not here because I think I make some comment here about. I think I just run past everything. I think I don't even engage.
Yeah, you're just like you're in fuck it mode.
Well, I realize it's almost like you're not supposed to fight everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tried that. It doesn't work.
I think we realized that at the end of the last when you died, because like I said, we saw Mr. Beefcake, and Mr. Beefcake can't be killed at this point,
right?
And so we're like, oh, we're not supposed to be taking the time to fight these, which seems, now watching it back, like a logical move.
Yeah,
because we only have a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm. It's like almost like when they taught you that this guy.
We're very dumb.
Yeah. So. It's almost like when they're like, hey, here's a guy that you can't kill. Maybe don't waste time trying to kill him.
Time and ammo and slowly
and not
your
just
air's
him.
going down.
And not just him, the other things around him.
Yep,
it's like,
yep.
There's no reason to sit here. I'm just like, so
you're just like, bye. Oh, you try to freeze him.
Yeah, 3 times a charm. Oh yeah, I also realized that again.
You're like, oh, I could freeze him and just.
I think I missed him.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Oh yeah, like he got me, but
this is hilarious to watch back. Actually, how much
I just freeze the baby too. It's just like, wait a second.
We didn't know how long we'd have to run with this air. Because look, there's no air here.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, redo my stasis because I'm gonna have to freeze. I think I'm gonna have to freeze more things. Yeah, it's funny how much easier that was.
There we go. Woof.
Because it's not like they really drop experience. It's not like an RPG. They don't drop power nodes. So,
there's the guy again.
Fighting is almost the least helpful thing you can do sometimes.
Yeah, well, especially in that circumstance.
Discretion is the better part of valor, as they say.
Yeah, people say that.
I say that every day. I wake up and I'm like, Angelina, discretion, the better part of valor.
Yeah, that's what he does when he wakes up. He doesn't take like 25 minutes to open his eyes and drink his coffee.
My coffee is almost never hot when I finish it.
It's almost like you should drink it as soon as you get it.
Yeah, but it is too hot. I just woken up and I'm mad because I'm awake.
Yeah.
Existence is pain.
James is just an angry morning person.
The morning
pure anger
was not meant for humans. It's meant for robots that are supposed to take care of us.
It's meant for robots.
Yeah, robots to take care of me in the morning.
We don't have those.
Yeah, not yet. I'm
So you're just gonna be angry until we can get robots to take care of you in the morning?
Yeah, so probably the rest of my life.
Aren't you just then gonna be angry at the robots?
No, because they're gonna be specifically designed to not upset me. Plus they'll wake me up at like noon because they've been doing all the morning stuff for me. That's the plan. Oh,
so you're just not gonna wake up in the morning?
Yeah, like I said, the morning is not for people.
Okay.
Come get me at noon. You sweet robot child. See, we're filling in with this great store space. All this content where I'm shopping. I'm sitting there going, I
don't know what to buy. I don't know.
Money's no object. Why?
It is. We only have limited funds.
I guess it makes sense because this isn't like the Home Shopping Network. There weren't many things there, and you brought the schematics.
Man.
What I don't understand is why there's things that are like related to health, oxygen, stasis, and ammo.
Yeah.
There's not like a soda or anything that you would actually buy at a store.
It's not that kind of store.
But as far as I understand, this is, other than like the few security guys they no doubt had, there shouldn't have been a need for any of this stuff to be purchasable by the average person.
Health stuff makes sense.
Yeah, the health stuff does, sure. But
stasis, I guess, could make sense.
But they got recharge stations all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
And I should not have to purchase oxygen.
I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I thought it was go time.
Oh yeah, and there's like a bloody.
It like fakes me out.
A survivor's report says a massive creature entered the hydroponic.
Oh yeah, no, we were like, we could attend to that.
That's when the air quality began degrading. The
The survivor called it the
The
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Not to be dramatic.
The Leviathan.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to know what.
So the survivor probably was just like big fucking thing on the outside of the ship. They're like, we're gonna write down Leviathan. He's like, okay.
Okay, but it's still on the outside of the ship, though.
I'm reporting this specifically.
I wonder, like, the history of the word Leviathan. I can't remember if we actually talked about this or not, but I've heard the word Leviathan in a bunch of different ways in, like, media, right? There's the famous, like, Leviathan season of Supernatural, if anyone watched Supernatural, which was not highly
It's not the best.
loved.
I love Supernatural, but that season
out of Supernatural. But, like, so Leviathan there. I've heard of Leviathan with, you're, like, still dead?
The Tyranids. High Fleet Leviathan.
Yeah, Warhammer 40k. Also with I'm thinking of that underwater game. I cannot.
Subnautica.
Subnautica.
Yep.
So Subnautica has like a Leviathan.
We're starting to...
So I just wonder where the original word Leviathan sourced from. You know what I mean?
The Latin word Leviathanus,
Don't
which
do
means big old scary thing.
The Latin people.
No telling how contaminated
The Romans, not the Latin
The
people.
Latin people.
Latin people are different.
That's true.
This place has it.
That's very true.
Yes, the Latin culture. No,
culture.
it's not.
You know, I took Latin in high school. Did you know that?
I
took Latin, not.
I see. You took your lessons very seriously.
No.
You learned about all the Latin culture.
No, I did. Shut up. That was a slip of the tongue. But okay, so I did. I took Latin in high school, and I loved it. It was awesome. Even though everyone was like, "Why are you taking a dead language?" I'm like, "Listen, fair point, but it's great."
I wanted to not do anything with it.
It's actually cool though because it's like a base of so many Romance languages, so you can actually
All of
kind
them,
of
really?
yeah, all of them. So you can kind of pick up on some things. I mean, I'm not.
Sure.
I don't speak any other languages really. I took Spanish briefly and Latin, but I mean, it's. You kind of pick up on those things, and just I liked it more for the history of it.
Sure.
More than anything
So
else.
you should have known where the word Leviathan came from. Oh, okay, guys. So
Oh,
sorry
gosh,
to cut
this part.
but we got to redirect here for a second.
Yeah.
So you're going to notice pretty quickly here that Mr. Isaac doesn't know what's going on. There's text at the bottom implying that someone should be talking to us.
Yeah, the
Oh,
crazy
there.
scientist guy.
Here we're going to hear it.
These specimens were returned to
Now, what's supposed to be happening right now is that glass in front of us is supposed to have him speaking these words.
Past us doesn't know this yet.
Yeah, we just assume he's on an intercom system somewhere. But the problem is, Dead Space
Yeah,
seems
and then
to have
silence.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just
Yeah.
nothing
And
happens.
we're
So
just
you'll
trapped
see
in
us
this room.
running around.
I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to go there, but nothing's happening.
Yeah.
And what is happening is that the spawn of both him and an enemy have not triggered properly. And the reason why is I'm running this game at 1080p, 60 frames per second. And apparently it's common to cause graphical bugs. There are a lot of like triggers for NPCs to spawn.
Like, we have to go there.
I'm like trying to like, hey, how do I get out?
We're so confused at this point. We're losing our minds.
Yeah.
We're like, what's
We're here for
supposed-
10, 15 minutes maybe. So we're actually going to end up skipping this.
Yeah, we will skip this to get to where we fixed it. But just so you guys know, we run around like this for a while.
Yeah.
And then we pause. And we
Look up the issue.
Jameson tries to restart it. He probably restarted it several times trying to figure this out. I'm looking up the issue. I'm watching YouTube videos. Like, what is this supposed to look like? And that's when I first realized, oh, there's supposed to be a guy talking to us in that window. And he's not populating. And then when we looked it up, this is a very common problem for people. So we were able to fix it.
We were running too high of graphics.
Yeah,
And to lower
so-
the graphics. So I don't know if the quality takes a major drop. We'll see in this recording. But I did have to lower the frames per second.
You're so confused. Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead to when we fixed it.
Yeah. So time travel activate. And we're back. And
Okay.
gosh.
So there's our friend.
Yep. There
And
he is.
past us is like, oh my god, finally. Because it's literally like 20 minutes of us testing this.
It's
There he is. We fixed it. Honestly, for a second, we thought we were going to have to completely restart the game. Like, we didn't know what was going on.
yeah. It
But
was.
all is well. Fixed the problem.
Yeah. It took us like 15 minutes. Like, this is 37 minutes into our recording at the time of.
And then he drops.
Yeah, like he's
There's our
supposed to.
beefcake. There he is. Okay, and now we can fight him.
And I'm like.
I'm
Hold
really
on,
impressed that this episode and the last episode you're actually using the kinesis the way you're supposed
Yes.
to.
my fear had led me to learning what I'm supposed to do and how to manage these guys. I didn't even notice the babies that slipped over to my left.
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, there they are.
I was lucky enough that they were running around a little bit longer.
There they are.
Ooh, got that one. Oh! On the
Fighting
walls.
Mr. Beefcake.
And 3 babies.
Yeah, like you do. Okay, so now we can go through this door.
I'm like looting.
You're like, oh, power node. Perfect time.
I think you got onto me at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, please. Cryo chamber. We're putting the pieces together.
Guess what? Boom!
Ah.
I realized that he's not
Hey,
there.
beefy boy. My handsome beefy boy. I never realized his eyes were bright green before, like neon green.
He has such
That's
stunning green eyes.
so beautiful.
He's like, how tall are you?
Do you like work out or
Has anyone ever told you you have the deepest green eyes?
what do you like to do for fun? Oh my god, me too.
What a coincidence.
I love hiking.
And he's gone.
Okay.
Frozen to death. And there's still babies ruining our lives.
It's much less painful the second time around.
Yeah.
to watch it happen.
Oh.
Okay, now we can advance.
Let's just hope that's the last we see of that thing.
God, you jinxed it.
Right.
Is he gonna show up again?
Or other types, like...
And you can take it to hydroponics.
Hey, baby.
Hope there's enough time.
I can't believe we just cryogenically froze my boyfriend.
Well, you guys weren't exactly dating yet. You guys were just talking.
Wow,
You guys
okay.
were talking.
Don't act like you know us. You don't know what we had.
Listen, all I know is he's dead. All right? If he's so cool, how come he's dead?
You're right. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Oh, man.
You and looting, man.
Hey, listen, every piece of ammo is
I
vital.
remember when we first walked in this room before we knew about the glitch. You were just running around looting, and I was like, "Can you please, for a second? There's important things being said."
I know, I was like...
And then
oh.
we finally got it to work, and we were like, "Oh, there he is!" And then you just went running, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Listen, I need my loot.
Please. Oh gosh.
Man. That was
Okay.
a fun time. I was so worried we were gonna I thought the run had been killed at that point.
Yeah, because we were like, "Are we really gonna?"
I said run had been killed, like I was speedrunning. The whole recording session. And
This isn't a speedrun?
no, believe it or
Wow.
not, I know. Maybe next time. I'll speed it up real fast. It'll look like a speedrun.
Do it as like times 10 the speed.
Yeah.
Like, wow, he's so fast.
Submit it to the website for roll back speedruns. Why did it get rejected?
Immediately rejected. Like,
This is just a video sped up.
what the
So
fuck is this guy's deal?
yeah.
Chapter 5 done.
Lethal Devotion.
Done.
That was wait.
On to chapter 6.
I don't remember that. No, is it?
Yes, it is. We always have to. We always talk about
Oh
this.
yeah, that's right. I always forget because it's
Always
weird. It's
talk-
weird that
I
they have
know,
the
you-
name.
you think
Yeah.
it's-
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Always forget.
We always. It has happened maybe 4 out of the 5 chapters that we've gone through so far.
I very much hate that Isaac stands with his back to the doors. I get it. It's whatever.
Yeah,
just
it
like
makes you
around.
anxious.
But it's like, what if you've seen this whole place, right? Like, what if there's one right there?
Yeah. There never seems to be ones here, though.
No,
but
they
they
don't-
might change that. I don't know.
They don't take public transit.
And food yield has created a surplus.
Delicious. Would you like a sun beverage?
It tastes like
Okay, what's Dr. Elizabeth Cross? Not
she's
paying attention.
in hydroponics, which is where I am now.
Everyone knows they're in trouble down there, and I don't see what denying.
They are. They are.
This is going to be our. I'm guessing this is going to be
sure
our
they are.
plant-themed enemies, because most horror games have like a weird plant section.
I don't know what that sound was.
You know, that's what they made. That's the sound they made. I like how they walk, where they just like flip. They're
They're like a slinky
Yeah.
when you put it down the stairs. Are slinkies still around?
I'm sure they exist still.
Do kids actually find enjoyment out of it, or is it like?
I mean, I found
like our grandparents talking about playing like jacks,
yeah.
and us being like,
Even
okay.
when I was a kid, though, the slinky was fun for 10 minutes. Like, see how far you can go down the staircase.
I always like would try to twist mine. So what I would do is that if you twist it the opposite direction, you could do that all the way through, and then you would have the slinky basically the same but reversed. And I would just do that over and over.
Do you
know what I'm talking about?
What's the difference between
There's no difference.
Oh.
It was just more like a
What you're saying is you didn't have a lot of toys.
like just like something to like busy to do with my hands. You know what I mean? Like as I had the slinky in my hand, I would just do that like automatically. It's just like twisted around.
All I did was break them so that they always had that one loop that would never like fit into the slinky.
Yeah.
And you effectively just ruined the slinky.
Yeah.
And then you're like, it wasn't that fun.
Well, they're not the most sturdy of toys.
No.
That is.
I had a metal one though. It was before they
You had
started.
a metal one?
Before they started doing all
Okay,
the
you
plastic.
can't do my bendy thing I'm talking about with the metal ones. Those only work on plastic.
I don't think I would have been able to get it to work in either one. The plastic ones I would have snapped, and then
You don't have to brag about your fancy childhood with your metal slinkies, okay?
I wasn't. I'm sorry that you seem to only have had one plastic slinky to play with as a child.
That's all I had. I didn't have anything else.
It's the same thing. Like my parents were keeping like a wooden rocking horse in storage.
Oh, I love wooden rocking horses, though.
The idea that like
Contact
one day
energy.
either me or my brother would have kids to play with it, and I was just like, hey, I appreciate this, but there's better toys now.
Rocking horses are fun, though.
No,
Like no, but like small children. Like
sure.
rocking
If
horses.
you get like the brand new ones that aren't wood, like
Oh, our
Yeah.
friend!
oh yeah, just had that gun right at my face.
Yeah, it's like,
Very slowly.
please don't point guns at
Also-
me
also-
as you're pointing a gun at him.
I was like, he goes, "Don't take your helmet off." There's Rod, and it's like, "Don't worry, I don't think I was gonna."
Oh yeah, Isaac never takes his helmet off. He's full Mandalorian up in this.
yeah.
Up in this.
It's like,
bitch.
what, you want me to give up my 60 seconds of oxygen?
Entertain the people,
It's
Jameson.
like, oh, the crew's been transformed. Yep, you just saw that?
We need to take him out where we can still breathe.
No, it's like telling me pretty much the poisonous ones.
I thought you were dead. You need
And
to
I'm
get
back.
us
Oh, and this is where I'm like, oh, this is a two-way. I was like, I didn't think he could see the screen. Didn't realize it was a cool two-way screen.
You're like, how do you know?
I was like, why is she facing me?
He's right. There's something really
I was like, oh, the
big in
feature's
food
neat.
storage. But I can't get a good scan.
I still don't.
Farmer astronaut over here.
I can't look at him.
As if he wears both of those things at the same time
Like,
ever.
I love this watermelon.
I do manual labor in this thousands of dollar astronaut suit. And I also,
But I'm relatable because I have a ball cap.
yeah,
on.
exactly. A trucker hat, I think, like a farmer's cap.
Same thing.
Either way, it's nice. It's homegrown America.
Yeah.
So
I always have to wear like a baseball hat. or a
tomatoes you
trucker
can
hat.
believe in. And I'm like, oh shit.
But I can't override the integrity lockdown. You have to destroy the pods to bring the air quality up.
What is
Look
the
at all
problem?
this greenery. This is nice though. I do like the fact that it's kind of. We got some vegetables and stuff going on now.
Mix it
It's
up with
just
some green, not
you
just
know,
red
some
and-
beautiful red on the ground
Yeah.
and some beautiful trees.
Beautiful trees.
Well, you know, bushes and fruits.
tomatoes, they got a
It's
label.
something other than metal and blood.
True. It's for now.
I mean, the blood's still there, but it's, you know,
yeah.
some green mixed in, which is nice. It's lovely.
We got a cat climbing his tree in here.
You scared me.
He's making all sorts of noise.
I yelled.
Starsky, we're recording, if you don't mind.
He's like, meh.
He's like, you're just shopping.
I think this is this about the end of the episode, or are we still?
We got another minute or so.
Okay.
But we probably don't do much.
Yeah, we're just shopping.
We're just like moving stuff around. You forget how much of this game you're doing that because you're like, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm just going to put it in storage. I'm not going to get rid of it.
Yeah, who knows what we were thinking?
Well, no, because
We don't know.
I've sold things for later just to make money for the suit and stuff. So,
Oh Oh, you're buying a power node.
Oh, yeah, that's
Good
right.
move, Jameson.
It's important to be prepared.
Good move. All right. Well, this is the last episode that we're doing this weird voiceover thing.
Yep.
Thank you guys for bearing with us again.
Promise. We're gonna get
We
it
are
right.
triple checking our audio next time. It was just a freak. We've recorded so many episodes at this point, and that's never happened before. So it was.
We screwed up last time with the Silent Hill when we had to go back and re-record and had to pretend. We didn't pretend, but we were like, this isn't the first time we've done these 3
That's
episodes.
right. We did have to do that.
So we're all full of errors, but we appreciate you
It's okay. We
sticking
learn
around.
from our mistakes sometimes.
Sometimes we're gonna
Sometimes.
continue getting better. So, I think we are about at the end. I don't think we dive into the next section.
I think we're donezo. Past us is done.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.
Bye.
This is when I'm finally using my kinesis properly.
Yes.
I call it.
And everyone watching cheers. Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of my new psychic power? It's called running away.
Who needs kinesis? Who needs to stop the monster when you could just run away from the monster?